Gold and silver traded bearish, and gold has now breached the levels 3240. We have been looking forward to 3240 since long, and yesterday also I have mentioned that once it trades below 32 67 68, we are ready for another round of big fall. Now can we say gold is gonna move towards 3200 levels, or there is a possibility to bounce back, while silver is also seen a little support at 3220? So can we expect it to break below 32? What is going to be our strategy in order to profit trading gold and silver today? We're gonna see with the help of charts and indicators. Well, you should notice almost all the markets are closed, or major markets are closed. The US is open, and hence we might see a bigger move today in metals. You should be cautious of this. With that, let's start. First, we look into gold, followed with silver. Watch till the end. Also, this is the first update for the day. The next update will be released before the US session. Do not miss to watch it, and this is the only channel to give you 2 updates a day. Thus, subscribe, press the bell icon, do like, share, and comment. Join the free Telegram channel for live market updates, and join the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort. Let's start. Gold on the hourly charts, moving average is crossing over here, trading with divergence, is staying bearish. It's a fallout here. Yesterday also I have mentioned, see, it is delivering lower highs here, and it is trying to create, see, the drop and this fall. Now it has breached the support levels here at 32 68 70 zone, and now heading lower. So where it is heading towards, yesterday also I have highlighted, this is the zone where it is heading towards. Already it has fallen in this zone, and now we may see it hitting the lows here at 3200 very soon. If not today, then some point of time in the next few sessions. But what's happening on the early chart, see, after this greater fall here in the early hours today, you can see it is consolidating. It is outside Bollinger Bands. Definitely there is a struggle on the upside for sure, but see, it has seen a straight line fall, so possibility of a slight retracement exists. What has happened here may get replicated, but one thing is pretty clear, that now 3320 is a dream for now. Yes, it is going to be difficult for gold to break 3320 levels in the near future. Mark my words. Yes, it is going to be very difficult, but if it stays above 3320 3340, then you can say this is the reversal in gold. See, these are markets. My expectation is something, and the market behavior is something which you should watch out for. And once it breaches 3320 3340, then you can say now the bulls are back in gold, and we are looking forward to 3400 again in the month of May, and 3500 as well, though chances are very low. However, these are markets, this is gold. Now look further, stochastic oversold here. The MACD is trading with divergence and bearishness. The RSI is also staying at bottom here, and it is staying oversold as well. Coming to 2 hour, but do you notice that once it was overbought, when it was bullish, it continued in the overbought zone for a while. So now once it is getting oversold, it might continue in the oversold zone for a while. Notice it is coming out of the support zone, it is breaching this, and this is what we had drawn yesterday in my update, that see, this is how it is going to trade. And that is why I say now 33 is going to be difficult for it to break, at least for the next few sessions here. And see, the moving averages here also have crossed over for sell. Stochastic oversold. MACD trading with divergence. MACD trading bearish, looking downwards. It may continue with that. RSI at bottom here. On the 3 hour, only caution point here on the 3 hour chart. Now see, one more point. Bollinger Bands have started to expand, and this expansion is very critical. Now see, it is narrowed here, narrowed, and now it is starting to expand. This expansion might continue here for a while. This means now gold is going to move lower, 3220 and 3200. And those who follow me for long, I have been warning of this in gold. I have been staying with shorts in gold. I have always mentioned that gold has to drop, and now it is the time for gold to perform as per the expectation. But yes, again I will say, because it has given so much of pain in the recent times with the rally, with the extreme bull run it has shown, I think it is going to give another buy trap here. It is possible that it can put the buyers into trap with a little bounce back. So hence you have to be cautious, though the large trend for the day might remain on sells. The stochastic oversold, MACD divergent and bearish, RSI at bottom. On the 4 hour, the observation is similar. See, now the bands are starting to expand. It is going to put pressure on the bands to keep expanding. Now see the expansion here on the upside, massive one, and now it is starting to do it on the downside. This could be again a massive one, and this suggests that the movement is going to remain on the sell side for a while. Though on the 4 hour charts it is outside Bollinger Bands, and hence finding a support here. But notice the crossover in the moving averages at 3300. This makes this zone at 3300 3380 as the critical resistance, 3320 as the critical resistance, which is definitely going to be a difficult level for it to break beyond. Also notice drop, sideways movement, and now it is coming out, so this is going to head lower. How low? There is a very strong possibility first at 3200, and then in fact 3100 should not be far beyond. It could happen in the next few sessions itself. Stochastic oversold, MACD divergent in bearish, RSI looking downward, slight bearish sign, it is coming to the daily. Now before we proceed to daily charts, if you want to learn this art of trading, you can be part of my 32nd mentorship batch. Starts on 5th of May. Do not miss this opportunity. This is the best time for you to equip yourself with all the tools, techniques, and strategies which we have gathered with our years of experience, which we are going to teach you in this mentorship batch. Yes, join this batch today and enjoy the benefits, reap the benefits of learning throughout your life. Else, you can be part of my signals channel on Telegram, where trading as per the signals you can benefit. And yes, those who are looking forward to a broker which offers you a SEB free account with lowest spreads and no hidden charges, easier transactions, and easier withdrawals from across the globe, you can find the recommended broker link also in the channel and video description. Now, what's happening in gold on the daily charts? See, this is the point from where this rise has started, from 3200 to 3500. Now it is looking downwards. Second important point, now on the daily chart, see, this was the support zone. It is closed at the bottom. It has started on a bearish note, and this is going to be a bigger move here. Possibility exists strong. It is trading below 20 period. That is again a sign that more bearishness should prevail. And now what we are aiming forward to, 50 period moving average, which suggests that it is going to move towards 31 40 50 first, 3100 second, and in fact 3055, the pivot levels next. Not only the pivot levels but the Fibonacci retracement levels. So yes, today's move is going to be critical. Possibility exists that it is going to go all the way towards 3200 levels. Stochastic looking down, the MACD has crossed over, and see, this is what we discussed yesterday in last few sessions as well. See, it has crossed over, it is trading with divergence. Now see, this crossover is coming at an extremely higher zone, and this also indicates that this is going to go lower, at least towards this zone, which suggests that possibly the next few sessions are going to be heavy for gold on the downs. RSI looking downwards as well. So considering this, where you should buy. Now see, the resistances earlier are, the supports earlier are going to be the good resistances now. So you can buy here at 3252 levels and expect it to move towards 3260 first target zone, 3265 66 second, and 3270 72 third. And then the most important one for the day is going to be at 3280. Only and only if you see it is staying above 3280 84, you can say now the bulls are back, and we can see it hitting 3300, which I think is going to be a difficult task for gold today. Be mindful of this. I think 3300 3315 levels is going to remain a difficult task, not only for the day but for the near future as well. Mark my words. On the downside, I will say, but yes, these are markets again. If I were so, you can say, it is definitely difficult for it to break these levels, but yes, let's see. These are markets, anything and everything is possible. On the downside, I will recommend a sell now at 3236. Expect it to move towards 3226, 3218, 16, that is the next, and then 3200 levels. Yes, possible. 3200 is quite likely possible. Below 3200, we can expect it to move all the way towards 3150 40 zone very, very soon, if not today. Take your trades and positions accordingly. Now let's move to silver. Silver on the hourly charts, 30 to 20, definitely a good support. 20 period moving average, definitely a good resistance. I will be definitely watchful of how it behaves here at 32.20, $32 zone. This is going to be a good support zone, because once it comes out of this, it is going to deliver a massive move on the downside. And you have to watch out this. See, once it breaks below 32, we can expect it to move towards 31.75, 31.40, and in fact $31 levels very, very soon. See, moving average is looking downwards after the crossover, trading with divergence and bearishness. Not a good sign for the bulls. And on the upside now, 32.60, 32.80 is the zone it needs to break, and 33 is the zone level it needs to break in order to confirm the reversal. Going to be a difficult task. Stochastic at bottom, the MACD crossed over for sell, the RSI has dropped. Coming to 2 hour, on the 2 hour charts, likewise, see, preceding two candles we have seen diminishing bearishness. Now it is on the verge of a breaking below 32.20. Let it stay below 32.20 and $32 zone. Below this, it is going to deliver a breakout move, which is going to be bigger enough. Moving averages after the crossover, trading with divergence and bearishness. Now I have shared this yesterday as well. Notice drop, retracement curve. Once it trades below 32, 31.50, look at the down move, 31 and then 30. Below 30, it is going to be 28. Let's watch out. Stochastic oversold, the MACD trading with divergence and bearishness, RSI at bottom. Now see, notice one point, it is not going to be a straight line for sure. It is not going to be just a waterfall here. There is a possibility because things get oversold on a smaller time frame. So don't panic. It is taken a direction and it is going to stay in the direction. That is one thing you should keep a note of. Now it is pretty clear that see I will say it has to break below 32 and 3180 in order to confirm the breakdown here, and then the up move is going to be difficult. The levels at 3340 34 is going to be difficult to break beyond. Now see what's happening on the 3 hour charts. A flat top is created, the moving averages have crossed over, looking downwards, breaking below 3210. You can sell here and expect it to move towards 3180 70. So below 3180 70 more bearishness should prevail. Stochastic looking down, MACD sharply bearish, RSI has dropped. On the 4 hour chart, again the same observation, it is coming out of the Bollinger Bands. Definitely it is going to put pressure on the bands to expand. The moving average is now crossing over here after a great bullish move here. And see how strong is the force. It is taken just in a quick succession. It has breached the 3220 levels and now looking downwards, and this is the zone you should watch out for, 32 3180 zone, because below that we may see 3140 and in fact $31 levels very soon. Now see, after retracing, it is crossing over here looking downwards. This might invite more bears. The stochastic looking down, the MACD trading with divergence and bearishness, the RSI has dropped. Coming to daily, on the daily charts, I'll just wait for it to stay below 32 3210. In fact, you can sell when you see the higher price below 3210. You can take a sell, and then we can expect it to move towards 3180 70 at the first target, 3140 50 the next. Below 3140, direct lending is towards 3110 $31 levels. Possibility exists strong. What did we see? Lower highs, lower lows. It can move towards the bottom here. Now if it stays in this zone, see what we are looking at, the landscape is wide open here, and thus you should be cautious. Once it comes out below 3180 32, we are ready for a round of fall. Stochastic has dropped, the MACD crossing over here for sell, and this should be a bearish sign. The RSI is looking down as well. So considering this, when you see the higher price below 3210, take a sell. Expect 3180 3170 first target zone, 3140 50 the next, and then $31 level should appear very soon. On the upside now, the buying entry I will only recommend if you see it is staying beyond 32 40 32 60, which is going to remain a good resistance. You can buy when you see the higher price beyond 32 40, but then 32 60 is what you should watch out for. 32 80 you should be cautious of, and 33, I will say till 33 it is going to be difficult. Beyond 33 is where the bulls are back. I do not see it breaking beyond 33 any point of time now, today or tomorrow, and hence you have to be watchful here. The upside is going to be difficult. The higher it moves, I think till 33 we can remain on sells. Take your trades, take your positions accordingly. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Join my mentorship batch, join my signals channel. Reach out to me for your queries. Join the free Telegram channel for live market updates, and join the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort. Thank you. Have a great profitable trading day ahead. See you again before the US session with more updates. Thank you.